life-changing.
A quiet time in a world of noise.
Transformative.
A time to come meet Jesus face to face. The world doesn't offer much peace. The world doesn't offer a quiet place. It's just filled with a lot of noise. When you come into the chapel, you can put all that behind you and just focus on your relationship with Christ.
If I'm praying at home, it's so easy to get distracted by something, whereas if I'm in the chapel, it's quiet and there's really one thing to focus on.
I love how St. Mike's has a perpetual adoration chapel, so when either you're having a rough day or even if you're having a good day, I have the opportunity to go.
To spend time worshiping, adoring, praying, interceding for others. There's just a multitude of things you can do in adoration.
Taking the moment to breathe and quiet your own voice is, I think, the most beautiful time to be in his presence because he really wants to talk to us.
But when you spend time in front of the Lord, in silence and an actual deep prayer, and you commit, more than just 5 minutes to him, you commit an hour or two to him, you develop a deep prayer life and ultimately it just inspires you to want the Eucharist more.
Life has been more peaceful, more meaningful, more filled with the gift of his Spirit than if I wouldn't have taken the time to sit with him.
I believe if I did not go to adoration, it would be a whole lot more difficult for me to pick up on all the graces. Having that alone time with God and sitting down where you could talk to him about anything.
I go to adoration for my quiet time. I step in there and I feel enveloped in peace and calm and love.
He's in a form where he humbles himself to be closer to us because love is something that wants to be closer to us. And Jesus took the ultimate sacrifice to humble himself. He's a great king, he is our Savior, and he humbled himself in the form of a host to be with us because he wants to be close to us.
You can find Jesus almost everywhere you look. You can find his presence. You go for a walk in the woods or you sit down in your living room, you can find Jesus. But I find him extremely close and present when you can stare at his body, blood, soul, and divinity right there present in the Eucharist. It's really a gift that the Church gives to us.